Hello and welcome. I'm Bill Wake. We're here working on, we're going to explore a defect. I think it's probably some interaction between the checkbox and the formatting, how we place it. It could be our code, could be Apple's code, but we're going to take a look at that today. Okay. I got caught up in it the other day, and let's see. I think if we run the app, you will see the issue, and then we'll clean things up and start doing this a little better. I'm going to add this one. I do want to commit this one, but I'll probably revert the other. Okay, are you actually running? Okay. The issue is you should be able to check in the checkbox, and actually it works if you check above it. We noticed this along the way a few days ago, and I haven't really given it any effort or thought. So we started doing some work to isolate it, and right now I've kind of messed up our view, and I think I want to I'm going to revert this one. Let's see, what are we looking at here? Yeah, let's revert this one. And run tests, see if we can commit. And then I'm going to split off a separate branch for this rather than keep working in the main branch. You know, it's like you think, oh, just push this a little out of the way and we can do it. But yeah, it's really messier than that. Okay, that's cool. Better run it once just to see. Okay, that's looking good. X1, T test, key of G, and some notes. Good. All right. Commit that. Add bug demo view. Now, I don't create a lot of branches in Xcode, so you have to bear with me a little. And let's make sure that's running. Okay, good. Let's see. Is this? I thought I could do it here. New branch from main. Okay. If we run our app, we should see the same defect. Okay. And it seems real subtle, like where it wants it clicked, but there it is. Okay. Now we're in a branch confirmed here, and I can chop away code quite easily without affecting anything in my real code. Okay, and it's the quantizer view. So let's take this stuff out. We'll run it again and make sure the bug is still there. So now we're in the process of isolating this bug. Okay, that doesn't work. That does. All right. So the branch is nice for that. I set up a little playground and tried to do it in there, and it didn't happen right away. So what we see, I think I can take these out too. I think we did that in the other one. Okay, good. What I'm going to try and do is trim stuff out until I get down to a very minimal thing that demonstrates the problem. Okay, and we tried taking out one of these. Now, usually you can do kind of a binary split and delete half and make sure it's still fine. It's unusual this time. It's the things happening after it that make the problem. Okay, see, it works now. All right, I say, oh, well, So the problem was Parsons Code View and not Text Output View. Okay, but no, they both have to be there for the problem to occur. Where are you? Okay, over here now. Bizarre. All right, so I'm going to try. Okay, we had quantizer setting view. I think we can plop in bug demo view, wherever that got to. Bug demo view. Okay, he looks an awful lot like the quantizer. Okay, back here. Bug demo view, and he doesn't need any inputs. Okay, still a problem. All right, that is progress. Okay, so now that's trimmed down. I'm going to try, I'm wondering if it's the scroll view that's doing it. Okay, so let's find his bottom. All right, let's take out that and that. Okay. Oh, it is the scroll view. Okay. Interesting. Let's put it back. Let's try something. Let's see if it's the vertical scroll. Well, maybe it's the horizontal scroll. It may be the fact that there's both, of course. Uh-huh. Okay. Gotta have vertical and horizontal scrolling. I don't see how the padding would matter, but let's take that out and see. Huh. Oh, interesting. Put that back in, make sure we're still bad. Huh. Okay, what's that look like? So the padding is outside the frame. I think that's what's giving me this gray wall here. I don't know if I put it in. Huh. Inside the frame. It doesn't work. Let's see if we take this off. Makes other things look ugly, but it's still a problem. And if I take this off, works. Wow, so far what we know, we must have a scroll bar that's both vertical and horizontal, containing a VStack with at least 3 things in it, okay, and padding. So this is like bizarre. Okay, what's the padding on? Is it on the VStack? Yes. If you take the padding off, it messes up. Okay. Let's mix it up a little. Let's try taking it into an H stack. H stack has no problem. Okay. Now I'm going to take this thing, and I would really love to I could inline it, but I think what I'm going to do is take this and then just try and assemble something that's similar. Back to content view. Let's get this in view. Okay, so we'll put this. This is the Parsons code view. Color. We don't have source. Okay, I'm gonna take the frame height and let's try a rectangle of that height. Maybe a rectangle and a text just to see if it's the Z stack. And then I'm going to take this one out. Expected this. Okay, what did I miss? Z stack. Bug demo view, Z stack with a rectangle and a text padding. That's the Z stack. That should be the V stack. Horizontal view. View. Oh. Okay, and let's try this. Okay, not good enough. All right, let's try this again. Copy that. Oh, the padding should be on the V stack. Oh wait, we lost one. Okay, I deleted Parsons code view. Okay, this is a Z stack with a frame height. Okay, that should take the place of Parsons code view. Okay, and source should be Parsons code report. I'll just hard code it in here just because we don't care. Okay, and now we expect to see our bug. And we got, let's get rid of this one. Good, okay. Now, if I take this out, okay, I just have a Z stack with one shape in it. Does that still have a problem? Yes, okay, good. Now, my guess is it's the height of this thing that's the issue. Okay, this could just be a rectangle. Cool, so we don't need this. Let's see if the Z stack is needed. Let's just make a rectangle of that height. Perfect. Okay. Okay, and then I'm going to go for broke here and just do the same thing. Take out text output view and just see if it's 2 rectangles is enough to do it. Dot foreground color dot green. No. Okay, no easy ones. What's the height of the text output view? Can I get there? I think it's a bit bigger. Not in here. Okay. He's got that scroll view too. So scroll view may be the issue. All right. Parsons code view we've kind of eliminated. Okay, so bug demo rectangle. This rectangle doesn't do it. Okay. Woof. Text output view is big. See ya. Okay, let's get to the bottom. And it's got lots of parts. Okay, we have to figure out the source to this thing was text output. Come back to that one. Source, text output. Okay. Still got 2 problems. The do it. Just the do it. Okay. I think we can just try button run and ignore the do it. Let's see if that still has the problem. Oh. String. All right, let's try a different way. Action, nothing. Okay, please don't work. Yes, okay. Now, I think we can take this guy out. Good, okay. And now we have a Z stack with a V stack and nothing else. So let's try taking the Z stack out. I'll take out his bottom first. And then Z stack. I have been a little worried that the Z stack might be part of the problem, but no. Okay, good. Okay. We can take these out now. Let's try taking out this. Whoa, what did that do? Top line goes to here. Oh. Okay. Something there. Okay, so if the top line goes away, that has a problem. Let's try replacing it with a rectangle. Oh, good. Okay. And we'll give it a different color so we can tell it apart. Okay, now, let's see. Whoops. Right. Okay. So I believe if I take that rectangle out, it does not fail. Right. Okay. So rectangle VStack, scroll view. Okay, now I got this giant scroll view reader. Let's try and take this text out. So I'm cutting this one in half. Yeah. Okay, let's try taking this text out. Okay, gotta have both texts. Interesting. And why do I need the proxy? Oh, the scroll view stuff. Let's try taking that out. I really hope this one makes the bug stay in. Good. Okay. So now got a scroll view with two things in them. Well, let's try this one again. Ooh, that makes an error still. Okay, what if I take this out completely? Oh, good. Okay, little simplifications. I don't think the ID should matter now. We don't reference it. And let's take the padding too. Well, let's take both these. I wouldn't expect that to interact with this, but it does. Oh. Well, we seem to have more problem with padding than font, right? Sure enough. Okay, let's take the font off here. Good. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Okay. We have a scroll view. It has to have both of these containing a VStack with our bug demo view, a rectangle, which is really just our checkbox, a rectangle. Let's see if the height is any kind of issue. Yeah. Okay. Okay. It is. Well, I don't think foreground color is doing that much for us. Okay, now I'd like to get rid of the scroll view reader because we don't reference the ID. We don't need the proxy anymore. And that would simplify that. And I think we got rid of this before. Oh, it does matter. Why? Okay, I'm guessing this shouldn't matter. Okay. Let's debug demo view. That boils down to this. Toggle quantize is on. Oh, we can move this up. I think we got rid of these. We're using text output. I don't. Oh, I guess we are using title. But not errors. Okay. Where's title? Oh. Oh, we're not using text output anymore. I don't think we're using any of these. State objects. All right. Now, I can't try it in the preview. I can see it. Not helpful. Right. Okay. Okay. Now, do I need this VStack for the whole thing? I'm not sure. I think the scroll view can take anything I want, so I don't think I have to stack them. Ha. Okay. Wowzers. Alrighty. Well, we're getting there. I don't need this view anymore. Okay. So where we are, I think we seem to believe both of these are necessary. I'm pretty sure we tried both these. If we take out the rectangle or the scroll view or any of the text in it, I think it stops being a problem. But let's make sure this is okay. That's still that. All right. If I take out this rectangle, right? Okay. If I take out this rectangle, okay. If I take out the scroll view, okay, what if I make these bigger and take out the scroll view? Well, I don't know where it is, but it definitely doesn't click. Interesting. Okay, let's try 150. Okay, but no scroll view. Okay, this is progress. That makes me wonder if I can get rid of the spacer. Yep. Okay. Alrighty. Well, where's the padding? That's this V-stack. I almost think that might be redundant now. Huh. So this padding is really critical. All right, let's take the V-stack out. See if we can just pad the rectangle. Okay. Well, you can see we've trimmed quite a bit. We took it down from, several hundred lines of stuff to 35. And this doesn't depend on much. We got a local variable. Yeah, it doesn't depend on any of that stuff. Okay, let's make sure this text is necessary. It's not. Good. Okay. Now, what if I made your height 300? And got rid of one of these rectangles. Ha. Okay. One more rectangle gone. Okay. Let's see if we can shrink this. I don't know why padding would matter. Okay. The other thing, notice we had two fields we had to have, and now we got it down to one. I don't know why. It appears to be something about their heights. Yeah. I think padding defaults to 8. Let's try taking this off and see if it still matters. Changing this height seems to have done something. Yeah. Well, what if I do this? Oh, so weird. Okay. What if I put the padding up here? Okay, and I take it off here. Good. Okay. Oh, we're getting there. I want to get rid of this H stack, but I really want to get rid of this rectangle. Ha. Okay. Let's make sure this matters. Now, I thought we tried this with 200. We didn't have the padding on there. We're doing our little binary thing again. Huh. We know 400 was a problem, right? Okay. I'm going to try taking the H stack off. Good. Wow. Now, I don't know if I can do more to toggle. Init sources is on as required. Keep that running. Is this toggle? Is on as a binding label. Okay. Source is Z. I don't think that's helping me. Okay. Okay, I think every element is needed. If I raise this to 500 and take away the padding, is that a problem? Cool. And what about 400? I think we tried this. Wow. $450. Okay. All right. So we saw it fail before, but I'm going to try and trim down again. Let's see if we can just make this horizontal scrolling an issue. I think vertical is more likely the issue. Yeah. Interesting look there. Okay. That's got to be both. Okay. So if we take out, I'm pretty sure if we take out the scroll view, it's not going to be a problem. Right. Okay. So let's just take out this for completeness. Right. Okay. And then let's try a button. Button. No action. We saw a button that had trouble getting clicked before. Let's make this big. No, that seems okay. What other controls are kind of visible? We got a checkbox and a button. There's a slider. let's try a slider. I think we have to give it a binding. Oh, it's got several things. Slider value speed in that range. I think we can leave this off. Well, that's very weird looking. Okay. Not a problem. Okay, so if you delete horizontal, you delete vertical, or you change the frame height. Okay, let's run this. That's maybe a 1/4 inch. Okay, and let's get rid of this stuff. Anything we don't need to reproduce it. Cool. Okay, so we know if you delete the horizontal or the vertical or the scroll view, it works. If you reduce the frame to say 400, we didn't get the exact number, but 400, it has no problem. Okay. I think we can say the original had enough other objects that made that height an issue, or that got to at least that height. Okay, we don't need these two. Wow. Okay, well, this is what people like. Let's get some information. So this is Xcode 14.1. And what's our project? Maybe we need to be explicit there. macOS 13.0. Okay. Let's make sure this still is an issue. Huh. What? Maybe I'm just not specifying what I need to. .13.0. It works? No. Okay, good. Was recommended. Okay, doesn't matter. I guess maybe I can say about this Mac, I'm running Ventura 13.0.1. On just iMac, right? And I don't know, can we tell what version of Swift we're using? Info. Thought there was a little search box on here. Here we go. I really would love to know which version of Swift UI I'm using. Build settings, Swift language version. There may be something down there. Build settings. Swift. I don't know. I assume it's just defaults. Okay, this is answering Swift, not Swift UI. That's the question. Okay, I think that's good. All right, let's make sure. The other thing we can do is let's run this in the playground. Well, undo, 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 undo. I think we can zip up a whole playground and send it to them if I understand how that goes. Content view. Oh, damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Oh. Okay. So if I paste this code in the playground, it doesn't bomb. Interesting. Okay. Well, I'll send them this. All right. What does send them mean? I don't know. I got something's wrong with my icons too. I opened this. I've never sent anything with this. So what does that do? Filter off. I have an issue with, I guess it's Mac OS. Features, apps, devices. I'm gonna say maybe it should be developer tools. SDKs and frameworks. Oh, that's good. Good. Okay. Okay, let's get our code. Standalone in a playground. Okay. Will toggle, but shouldn't. Doesn't have an error. How about this? Okay. Okay, we'll attach the file. All right, works suspect. If I make the scroll view either horizontal or vertical only, I don't have a problem. Excuse me. Okay, we'll run it at 400. We think it'll work. Let's try a large one just to make sure it's... okay, no, I don't know. This looks further away to me. Well, let's try that 450 again. That's not as far, I think. I don't know. Let's try bigger. I don't know if I can do 1200 on this frame and this view. screen. Huh. Okay. Oh, that's in the scroll bar. That had to scroll. Okay. Let's try 900. See, that's definitely further to the left. Oh no, it's still working over here. Okay. No scroll bars. I'm not sure how big my screen is set to. 1920 by 1080 maybe. Slight scroll bar and it works. Okay. Well, that gives us some interesting things to say. I didn't check 1500 yet. I will. Okay. Interesting. Let's confirm that. 1920 by 1080. Okay. About as it should. Okay, I think that's about as good a description as I can give. Let's put this back to 450. Verify one more time. Because I'm superstitious. Click over the Q a quarter inch up. Okay. And we'll find this file in the Finder. Show in Finder. Content view. Put that there. Add attachment. Okay. Think. Well, I used to accept these. I worked at Digital, and one of our things was support for the compilers, and I've tried to give a good report when I can. Yeah, it's okay. All right. Okay, well, we're due for a break, so let's take our break. We'll come back and switch back to our program, and I think we'll ignore the checkbox for now, and maybe at some point we'll finalize the interface and figure out something for it. All right. See you in about 3 or 4 minutes. Hey, welcome back. All right, let's get back to our main branch. Let's see, how do I do that? Over here. Switch. Cancel. First, let's push this. Push remote check-in defects. Okay, good. Minimal program demonstrating the problem of toggle inside toggle with large frame inside two-way scroll view. Okay, and I want to take this with us and switch back here. Okay, and now that is today's. All right, and this was, yeah, okay. I think there. Let's do a clean and build. Run this. All right, that should do that. Good. Okay, now we don't have our quantized problem. Okay, let's run this again. We do have it. All right, let's try changing our scroll view to just be vertical. Here, I think it's the result view here that's got to be. Let's do no scaling. Okay, so we're clearly, oh no. We're not seeing the bug. Okay, well, then that's good. Now this should have dropped us in the corner, and it did not. That's still working. But, okay, something's funny, right? I mean, this scroll view is inside. I don't know. Okay. Content view. The text output view. Let's go look at that. That's got the two-way scroll view. Okay, that should Z stack scroll view. This text I almost, well, this text should be outside. I don't know if this is legal or not. No scale, no, whoops. There's that problem again. Very spotty. Okay. Yeah, now I got my title there. I really don't even want it centered. I'd rather have it left justified. I don't know why that's not. Okay, I don't know why it's not, but I like that a little better. Okay, scroll. Oh, top has to be in the scroll view for it to make sense. All right, let's undo that. Okay, this is horizontal and vertical. Where's our main scroll view? This scroll view, I think this one should just be vertical. That might make that problem go away for us, right? Because we played with that. Do I still have no scale in here? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. The targeting isn't ideal. So it's centering ParsonsCodeReport. I think we can maybe make that stop. Title, let's do an H-stack. With a spacer. No scaling, run. Oh yeah. And we were up at the top now. Okay. And I think we'll give this some padding. I'm happy. Okay. All right. We tweak the output. Used vertical scrolling only for the top level, and added some space around text output view. Good. All right, I think we're closing in. This operate from a model. This is the tough one for me. Maybe we should just move on. This report. The other thing I'm thinking is maybe this should own this output view. Maybe the view by itself is not the right way to go here. The other thing I wanted to do is I would like the quantizer to append something to the output. Let's see. So this is really, I guess it's a quantizer thing. It's also an output thing, but quantizer, print description of quantizer value to output stream. Okay. So what I would like to have is the first line of the report say, if the quantizer is on, and it's at 1/4, I would like the report to say 1/4. Okay. Quantization 1/4. Okay. So part of that is changing the way our report works. Let's get the Parsons code report transform. Okay, this one, notice it writes the report to the output, but it doesn't append it to any existing output. Okay, so let's make that happen. So if a report does something, well, this thing should append. I think we probably have a test for this. Parsons code report transform. Yeah, how about a test? Report transform. The pipeline. I don't have any pipeline tests. All right, well, let's do that. Probably because Parsons code report transform tests. I think what the reason is that probably partly because this code all kind of grew up in the UI and worked its way back towards production without having a corresponding test. Well, let's make a pipeline folder for this. New group. Move it down here. That was fun. Okay, this goes up here. And, well, it's got to be a test class, so let's get that junk in. This name's getting long. I guess we just need funcs. Okay, I don't know how much mechanism we're going to have to set up here to do this, but we need a transform. And we need a packet. Okay, so let transform equal this. And let the packet equal, well, where's packet? We'll just go here. Right. Okay, unknown. Tunes. All right, I think we can take packet. Oh, we can give output there. Okay, I guess we can use this one. No errors. Let's see what we have to do to get a minimal tunes going. I don't think it's much. Yeah, we just initialize it with an empty array and we'll be fine. I don't know what output we get for an empty tune. We'll add one if we have to. And then if we do transform of packet, result equals transform of packet. Okay, and then we're going to assert result.output. I think it may be empty for the text, but the pre-existing output should be there. Okay, I think. All right, because it just shows the things right away. There may be a blank line or something, but this test will fail. Hopefully for the right reason. Yeah. Missing argument labeled tunes. Okay, good. Not an empty string. Okay, good. Let's capture that in Parsons Code Transfer. Okay. Let's let original output equal packet.output. And this should become original output plus packet report. Okay. I've been hitting run so many times today. I want to run tests. Should pass. Good. Okay. Make Parsons Code Report transform. What is it going to do? Well, it's going to append its output to the packet output rather than replace. Okay, so well, I guess what we did was really Parsons Code Report transform, make it append to output rather than replace it. And now we're kind of doing this a little more. Print the description of the quantizer value. Okay. That's a consequence of the pipeline. So let's go find the quantizer. Pipeline quantizer transform. Okay, so it notice it doesn't do anything to the output in this packet. So we want to append it to the output. Okay. So I guess if should quantize is true, if it's false, we want no output. Okay, let's start there. Okay, we will add a quantizer transform test. Okay, and we want to test quantizer adds nothing to packet output when not active. Okay, and this test is pretty similar to this one. This is a good starting place anyway. Okay, we're going to take the quantizer transform instead. The packet pre-existing output is fine. How about passes packet output through? Passes along packet output when not active. Okay, and I don't know, sometimes it's nice to switch this around. Okay, and we want to say transform dot should quantize. Okay, pre-existing output, transform. This is kind of checking that same rule, really. Cancel. I don't know, shared test Mac OS. That's the one I want to be neutral. I don't know. Well, I really think this is the way they should be. I'll come back to that, but let's try again. I think these are iOS specific and these are shared. Common maybe would be a better name. Okay, that's good. Quantizer adds no output when not active. Oops, missed my push remote. Oh well. All right. And then this one. When active, quantizer adds settings to packet output. I don't know if they need the word quantizer in here since this is a quantizer test. Okay, so this one we're going to set to true. And we'll set the numerator and the denominator, even though they're, well, we'll just be explicit. It's no big deal. We'll change it to make sure we can really detect that. Okay. Now, that all doesn't matter. But we want to say, quantizer colon 1/16. New line. Do I want 2 new lines? I think I do. And I don't know if this will read better this way. Okay, I expect this test to fail. Let settings output equal. Well, if it should quantize, otherwise it's empty. Should quantize, we want to write quantizer colon numerator slash denominator. New line. All right, and here the output should become packet.output plus settings output. All right, and that's enough that I will do this. Should pass. Yay. All right, let's just make sure that works the way we want. Where's good old no scaling? Did I close it again? Okay, I'm going to turn the quantizer on, run it. None quantizer. What's the none? None. I don't know where that word's coming from. Quantizer. Or maybe it's quantized. How about quantized by? But that doesn't tell me where that none's coming from. Really, there's no word none in here. Huh. It's almost like that is getting in there. Quantized map. It should quantized by, or nothing. Okay, let's change this to nothing for a moment. Yeah. Let's break here. The packet. Oh. Okay, our test had that. Oh, our packet did too. That's not really right. Okay. I would say output should not be anything at this point. Okay, let's make sure that tests still go okay. It never was visible before because it always came through. Okay, now this, yeah, because I modified this. All right. Tests should be, whoops, quote quantized by. Good. All right. Let's get no scaling back. I guess I didn't do the lock it in thing. Like I'm opening these files because I don't want to keep them open. Okay. Copy you. Whoops. Copy you. Run it. No quantization report should just be there. Turn on quantization and it should be there. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, I think I saw an extra vertical line in there though. Turn off quantization. There's more space after Parsons code than I want. Okay, no, that's okay. All right. Okay, so anything else to do with that? I don't think so. Commit that. Alrighty. Do I want to tackle this again? Okay. Well, this one's appealing to me. This one's appealing because it's different, but I think if I had to say, like, I need to get something in my user's hands, this is probably the next most useful one, although this is kind of interesting. Both of these bring out the question of multiple reports, and I still haven't addressed the pipeline. Maybe another. Tell you what, let's push on the pipeline some more. I feel like I'm missing something to make that happen, and maybe I'm not missing too much. And if I can figure that out, that would be a big step forward. Okay, I want to do the research side of it. Let's close this thing. And I know I found something the other day, but I didn't save it, I don't think. But let's see. I want to show Swift UI views held in variables or something like that. That was the example I saw. Pass a Swift UI view as an argument. That may be it. You want to pass a view as an argument to another view. Okay. Body VStack with text. Okay. I update my content view to this. Border view. Okay. Yeah, this is this view builder thing. I don't think I've used this at all, but it's a marker that tells like I'm just going to give you content if you call my method, and then there it is. Content is a variable, is a void. Content type, can't use view directly. If we use view directly, we get an error. Okay, that's probably what I've seen. Create an initializer, takes a closure, returns content, which we know needs to conform to view. View builders are functional. Okay, let's look at what Vadim has to say. A custom parameter attribute constructing views from closures. That means it takes multiple? Oh, we need to update content view to look like the following, taking multiple ones. We're still using border view, we pass in views as arguments. Okay. Oh, it just works. Interesting. It's not quite what I'm after, but I think that's worth flagging. It's promising. Pass Swift as argument. And that looks a lot like what we had up there. Okay. Designated state. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Let's go back. Let's go back to his article. Let's see this one. Okay. Type implements an embedded DSL for collecting partial reports from expression statements of a function. Yikes. Okay. And function builder. Build block is mandatory. Okay. Helps create hierarchical heterogeneous data structures. I mean, Swift UI is definitely an example. I guess I would call this another interesting article I should save. Custom function builder. Okay, we're going to go with this. The difference is what I want to have is I want to have a pipeline which is an array of views. I don't know if I can pass that in directly. Okay, let's pass array of views Swift UI. this is what I want. Okay, it takes a content. Yeah, we're doing the same thing. Oh, now we use an array of content. Okay. Well, this is very relevant. This site is so great. I've got some of his stuff too. It's really good. Oh, this is a question, not an answer. What I'm going to call this best array of simple text views. Okay. Okay, well. View Builder tutorial, that's interesting. Maybe I should take another go at it. Another good site. I subscribe to them. They used to be raywunderlich.com. But I will add that. Okay, let's see what happens. It went so bad last time. I'm just hesitant. Now let's close all this stuff and open content view. Okay, so what I'd like to do is put these views in an array. And iterate through them. I don't know, can I put this in a list? If I do, I don't know if it needs a scroll view either. Apparently not. Not a good idea. Okay. Okay, so let's make our init. Do we take anything in? Not really. Okay. Init, defer, and I'm going to define this. I promise I'll initialize it. Is this going to be happy? Right, that's the stuff we were getting before. Accessing state views object without being called on a view. Okay, so is there a moment I can do this? Let's see. View on appear. But that seems add an action to perform before the view appears. Completes before the first rendered frame. Okay, let's try moving this down there. Okay. Property self is immutable. Oh. Oh. Okay, what if I do private var views and it's, I want to say some view equals nothing. Well, let's call it subviews dot append that. Okay. Well, let's call it pipeline views. I think that's a little more free of a name. Okay. Can't mutate. Append AnyView. I'm going to delegate to a class and let the class do the work. It'll hold a constant pointer to a varying object. Pipeline views dot append. Yeah. Okay. Let's make sure that works or it doesn't complain. I'm not using it. I'm just doing it. Okay. And we'll run. He's still looking good. Okay. Now we'll try and use it. And this is where I don't know if it's going to matter. Okay. Pipe line views sub 0. And we'll give it a subscript. Okay, so subscript yields AnyView. Type view cannot conform to view. Can I make these views? I don't know if this is going to work. He seems unhappy already. But a type must be written in AnyView. Should be using some view, not any view. View model observable object. Okay. Oh, holds a view. Current flow piece dot view. So his published thing holds the view. Interesting. But then how do they use it? View builder, some view navigation view. I mean, any is kind of like generic saying I'm going to cast it when I get it out. But okay. Apparently I have to use AnyView down here. Can I deal with it up here? Would that do it? Type any cannot conform to view. Avoiding any views. Yeah, well, I'm doing this error too. For each my view. Let's try this. Swift UI array of views. Store array of Swift UI views. Yeah. Of different types. Okay. Any view is your only choice. Ugh. So we can do for each over a list of things, but we're giving a constant view thing here. Theoretically, we could query and find out which thing gets it, but they all have different arguments because the view is tied to the pipeline stage. The quantizer needs to set quarter notes, and nobody else does. So why would they have that state passed in or anything? Array of views. I think I'm going to get a lot of people just not answering the question. Let's use a container. Can mix views, yes, that's fine. Create a list dynamically. List diff sample. Okay, it's an array of courses. Yeah. No, that's all. Okay. Yeah, we can do ifs and sort of maybe even switches. I'm not sure if that's new, but focus on models instead of view. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, if I have to do AnyView. Dice use AnyView. AnyView, one dot dice. Well, dice view sub indicator. Okay, so well, maybe AnyView is the way to go. Put AnyView on the actual things. Okay, let's give it a shot. Pipeline view of AnyView. No, I don't know if I can do some view here. And then in the example, I think we have to wrap it in AnyView, right? AnyView. Okay. Promising. Type AnyView cannot conform to view. Now. Yeah. Index out of range. Oh. Oh, it's accessing it before we've filled it in. So I tried to put it in here. Okay, maybe we can do it in a defer still. Init. Defer. Okay, now defer, I'm going to put this. Okay, so we're going to guarantee the thing is there if it'll let us initialize it here. Well, it's not complaining yet. Let's run. I don't expect tests would do it. Ooh, this is promising. T1, sorry, X1, TT, key, VT, ABCD. Well, all good except for one slight problem. Huh. It doesn't seem to be working. Okay, let's take this away. Oh, there's that thing. Text input view. Oh, so frustrating. Okay, let's see this message. So use on up here. Well, that's not going to work for me. We tried it. So it was accessed in my loop. Well, maybe without being installed. I wonder if there's a way I can trigger it. Okay, let's keep this on up here thing. All right, it's not accessed because we don't have any, so let's do this. No, I think we've got to do for each. Yeah, I lost something somewhere, didn't I? Yeah, we may have to put a UUID on these. Sorry, I can't read that. Okay, there's a range. There's a list. ID is, let's try this, self. Dot self. Slash dot self. Pipeline views conform to random access collection. Okay, we'll see if we can straighten this out. Referencing static method build block on for each requires some rotor control. I have no idea what that means. Build block. Cannot call value of non-function type. Line views sub $0. Cannot convert value of any type to expected type int. For each, what's this one? Inaccessible requires AnyView conform to hashable. Okay, let's. This one comes out again. All right. Pipeline views inaccessible. Okay, I want to make this iterable, whatever that means. Let's do that for now. Okay, but I think the real thing is, yeah, they're not hashable. AnyView. And were they displaying a hashable in that example I so blithely threw away? Nope. Nope. Oh. Was this the one? AnyView? Oh, you can't. Oh, no. If you want to mix different types to dynamically show the collection used for each, you iterate over the exact views. Well, okay. So do I make a key of the view from the array index? You can't dynamically change the content of the view. Oh, oh. Can't change the content of the array. Is that because he's using this form? Right. Okay, so he's got self.dice views. Sub indicator is an AnyView, so that is okay there. I think I need a little less. I need this to just be $0, I think. Maybe I could say. View and view. But for each requires AnyView conform to hashable. Oh, and I can't add IDs to them. Make them conform to AnyView. Apple discourages that. Well, that might be worth looking at someday. All right. This experiment is hereby declared a failure. So I guess what we were doing was trying to make an array of views, show them dynamically. Is there anything more I can say about this version using AnyView? So I think we're back to the pipeline. And I will say that failed. Okay, unless I have better ideas, I'm going to have to... Okay, my last idea, not that we have time to do it. Okay, what if I just put all the things in order, but my drag and drop thing of adding them is keeping track of booleans as to whether they're active or not. And then when I feed them, when I reduce them, I only include the ones that are active. Okay, maybe let's write it down as an idea. Okay. Idea, make all stages, put all stages in view, control their visibility, make pipeline ignore unused views. Okay, that's my final offer. Okay, we got our bug reported. Well, I think it's SwiftUI's bug, not ours, but we got it reported. And we did some experiments. We did a little bit of work on the appearance here. But well, what we did was we added this quantize thing. So the idea that settings that affect things in the pipeline would feed comments to the output, and that would be part of it. It's sort of a provenance thing. You know, if you loaded up a file and set these settings, how would you know which ones showed up in your report? So we're kind of feeding that in. I'm happy with that. Then we took another step at these pipelines with array of any views or array of some views or array of any view. All three of those kind of failed. I think I've got an idea that is a tad boring, but has the virtue that it might work. So we'll pick up there tomorrow, see if we can make that happen, and catch you again some other time. Next time is, let's see, tomorrow's Wednesday, so 1 to 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time or 6 to 8:30 p.m. UTC. Thanks for joining. Hope I catch you again later. Take care. Bye.